All right, y'all. Candice Owens, man, been tearing this shit up, y'all. She has got a hold to the footage of the shooting, the behind the back of Charlie Kirk footage, and she claims that there was no gory scene at all. There was no blood at all. Now, I've seen a bunch of different clips, and they were all different. There was one clip that looked like something straight out of a Hollywood script where there was blood just gushing. I have all of those videos. Now, we're going to get to Candice Owens' video first, where she talks about how she's seen this footage. Then we have another video where somebody said that it was a holographic projector that they were taking down that was right behind Charlie Kirk. I got both videos lined up for you. Don't go anywhere. Check this out. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. This is really heating up.
There's nothing gory about this footage from the back. The thing that really stood out to me, and I just kept asking him to replay it over and over and over again, is that there's no blood.
No blood?
There's no blood from the back. There is no blood. So I think a lot of people were wondering whether or not that bullet pierced and went out the back. I think I vaguely even remember, and Skylar, you can maybe live look this up, but like I thought the feds were saying they were looking for a bullet at some point, which is now very alarming to me. I don't understand.
Because I ran into another video where they were saying that the bullet didn't go all the way through, that the bullet didn't pierce the skin. This is crazy, y'all. So this kind of goes along with my rendition of it, with the guy in the green shirt that was clicking the mechanism at the same time as the bullet went off, me believing that it was a Hollywood blood pack under his shirt. But we'll get to that in another video.
Understand that?
In the last 10 years, counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
How could they have been looking for a bullet? Because if I'm not seeing, and there isn't, I'm telling you, what happens in the front is not what happens in the back at all. If I'm not seeing any blood, what are we to take from that? The only thing that could make sense, if what they're saying is true and that person took the shot from the place that they are saying that individual took the shot from, it would suggest that it was inside of Charlie, right? And they would know that. The feds would have known that. So they would have communicated that they were never looking for a bullet. Because remember, one shot. So I'm very confused. I'm very confused, not by what I saw, but what I didn't see. Okay?
All right, so let's check out this other video.
We're talking about, why are these people allowed to be in this canopy? Why isn't this marked off and taped off as a crime scene? And why is this guy in the white shirt taking the most very important camera down? What you think is the most very important camera there? Why is he taking it down? Well, here's why. Because it's not a crime scene. A crime didn't take place here, and that's not a camera. Now, before I tell you what it is, I want you to get a real good look at it as he's taking it down. Okay. Anybody figure out what it is yet? Okay, here's what it is. It's called a hologram projector. And if you don't believe me, you can go look them up online. And they're not cheap. They're not cheap. Usually 20 to 60, 70, $80,000 for these things. And they come in different varieties. Now, Hollywood calls them hologram stage projectors. Now, you see how Charlie's little tent there is a perfect square? And as you can tell, it's 10 foot squared, 10 foot all the way around on each square, and it's about 9 foot tall. That's because it has to be for the projection to work. Now, let's explain.
For smaller spaces, the projectors can be configured with mirrors to elongate the projection path and maintain picture integrity. Eyeliner displays ideally require a minimum footprint of 10 feet square and a height of 9 feet to show full-size human figures. What you are seeing is a reflected image which is so true and realistic to the original, it has become known as a virtual image. Many people perceive what they are seeing now as a 3D hologram. In fact, it is a 21st century take on a mid-19th century visual effect known as Pepper's Ghost, showing now on the relay screens. Thanks in part to the amazing optical properties of the eyeliner foil, combined with the light and picture output of Christie Digital high-definition projectors, The image has depth and opacity that actually supersedes the scale and definition of traditional 3D hologram.
Like I said before, 10 foot squared, 9 foot tall. This canopy was made this size for a purpose because it is a hologram stage projection that you guys were watching.
These performers are holograms.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Holographic projectors. So is this why on the front cameras we see blood? We see a whole different thing than Candice Owens seen in the camera that was allegedly in the back of him? Y'all hit me up in the comment section and share this video, bro. This conspiracy is getting crazier and crazier by the day. I'm gonna keep y'all updated as far as I can.